Today we will read the chapter number 1 for Modern English Grade 3. Dorothy meets the Scarecrow. It's actually the short passage taken from a book because the Dorothy meets the Scarecrow is a big storybook. It is a short passage. In this chapter, very simple and very easy sentences, exclamations and phrases are used. The great purpose of this reading of this chapter is to make the expressions good. So the language is used very simply. You will be easily understanding the chapter, but be careful about the expressions and pronunciations. Let's start the reading. Dorothy is a girl, but while the Scarecrow is a human-shaped figure, often made by stuffing straw into clothes that are used to scare away the birds and crops. Dorothy walked along the road. It was made of yellow bricks. When she had gone some miles, she needed to rest. She climbed to the top of a fence beside the road and sat down. Her dog Toto was also tired. He lay down on the ground by the fence. There was a large cornfield on the other side of the fence, and in the field there was a scarecrow. Dorothy gazed at the scarecrow. Its head was a small sack stuffed with the straw. Its face was pointed on a sack. It had an old pointed blue hat on his head. On its body, it wore a blue suit, faded cloth which had also been stuffed with straw. On the feet were some old boots. The scarecrow was tied to a tall pole. It was there to scare the birds and stop them from eating the ripe corn. This is the scarecrow whose getup is being explained in the paragraph number 2. It was actually made to stop the birds from eating ripe corn. While Dorothy was looking at the painted face of Scarecrow, she was surprised to see one of the eyes slowly wink at her. She thought she must have imagined it. Then the Scarecrow nodded its head to her in a friendly way. Dorothy climbed down from the fence and walked up to it. Toto ran around the pole and barked. "Good day," said the Scarecrow. You didn't just speak, did you?" asked the girl in wonder. "Certainly," answered the Scarecrow. "How did you do?" "I'm pretty well, thank you," replied the Dorothy politely. "How do you do?" "I am bored," said the Scarecrow. "It was very dull being stuck up here night and day. It's very dull being stuck up here night and day to the scare away crow." "Can't you get down?" asked Dorothy. "No, the pole is stuck up my back. Please help me get down." Dorothy reached up both arms, lifted the Scarecrow off the pole. He was quite light because he was only stuffed with straw. She set him down on the ground. "Thank you very much," said the Scarecrow. "I feel much better." Dorothy was so surprised to hear the straw man speak. The Scarecrow stretched and yawned. "Who are you?" asked the Scarecrow. And where are you going? My name is Dorothy, said the girl. I'm going to Emerald City. I'm going to ask the great Earth to send me back home to Kansas. Where is the Emerald City? Said the Scarecrow. And who is Oz? Why don't you know? She replied in surprise. No, indeed, I don't know anything. You see, I'm stuffed with straws. I have no brain at all, he answered sadly. Oh, said Dorothy, I'm sorry for you. Do you think, I asked, if I go to Emerald City with you, that Oz would give me some brain? I don't know, she replied. Come to Emerald City with me and Toto. You can ask the creators for brain. What if he doesn't give me one? You should try anyway, said the Dorothy. You have nothing to lose. That's true, said the Scarecrow. You see, I don't mind my legs and arms and body being stuffed because it can't get hurt if anyone treads on my toes and stick a pin into me. It doesn't matter because I can't feel it. Dorothy listened carefully, nodded. She was amazed to see the Scarecrow walking and talking. But I don't want people call me a fool. If my head stayed stuffed with straws instead of with brain as yours, how am ever know anything? I understand how you feel, said the little girl, who was truly sorry for him. If you will come with me, I will ask Oz to do all he can for you. Thank you, he answered gratefully. Dorothy, Toto, and Scarecrow walked to fence. They climbed over it and started walking along the yellow bricks road toward Emerald City. Toto sniffed around the straw man. He growled as if he suspected here might be nest of rats in the straw. He was behaving in an unfriendly way because he didn't know the Scarecrow. Don't mind Toto, said Dorothy to her new friend. He never bites. Oh, I'm not afraid, replied Scarecrow. He can't hurt the straws. Toto, be nice, said the Dorothy to her. She told both of them to be nice to each other here. The Dorothy to go to her dog and bend down to pat him. Then she picked up her basket and then she began walking again. Do let me carry the basket for you. I shall not mind it, for I can get tired. I can't get tired, said the Scarecrow. I will tell you a secret, he continues as he walked along. There is only one thing in the world I am afraid of. What is that? Asked Dorothy. Is the farmer? Is it the farmer who made you? No, answered the Scarecrow. It's a lighted match, adopted from Wonderful Wizard of Oz. There was a story about this. Actually, they were talking about that. The Scarecrow was saying that I'm not being worried about anything, but just I am just worried. I just am fearing from a lighted match because it can burn him.